2 nuts, 2 brass nuts, 2 brass nuts and 1 bolt. What's it called?
Monkey's nuts.
Monkey's nuts. 2 monkey's nuts and 1 bolt. 2 nuts by Brass Monkey. 2 nuts, 1 bolt.
Monkey's nuts.
Every time, eh? It's monkey's nuts? Is that the word?
Monkey's nuts. Intro time. Today we are shooting 2 Brass Monkey stuff. This is the Allan's bolt. Really unique solution to it. We're going to be showing you that in the episode. And
monkey's nuts. 2 nuts, 1 bolt. Puzzle time with Tyler and Tony.
Puzzle time, yeah.
Yeah, that's us.
That is. Welcome. We are shooting some cool stuff today.
This box.
What's it called again?
Overtime.
Overtime box.
Overtime 2.
OT box. Is it?
It's a level 9, man.
From Creative Craft House?
Creative Craft House, yeah. Yeah, I figured
level
out the
9?
move. Level 9.
Ooh, that's a hard box.
Yeah.
And this just came out, so this is brand new. Just released on the Puzzle Master website.
I figured out the first. Oh, there it is.
Oh yeah, Tony's got some.
I got some of this, man.
Okay.
2 wheels, right? You'll start off with.
Show it up close. Show it up close.
Yeah,
See kind of what's going on there. So this second wheel spins, and there's like a groove right there that allows you to pull that one out with the.
Allows this key out.
Yeah. Oh, it is. I didn't see that. Oh, there's a cool end on there.
Yeah. I'm not sure whether that just blocks it, but like. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, hold on.
Dude.
Show it.
Okay, so
that
there's
pushes in.
Yeah, so here's what I was doing before, and it was weird that like this part moves with this. Do you think I gotta move this wheel into the right spot?
Maybe. Okay, now here's the other thing on this puzzle is there's those little dots. Hey, like that's the what's that Morse code?
Oh yeah.
Another interesting thing. So it's got the Morse code stuff, and they obviously line up. Like I don't know if you're supposed to like. Did the 2, 3?
Okay, so let's line them up and see what numbers we got here. Okay.
Is that's where the groove is?
Yeah.
Oh, it lines up at the zeros, like the 4 dashes.
Okay, 0, 0.
Okay, maybe it. No.
Do you think that's a magnet?
It would be cool if it was.
It would be really cool if it was.
But
I don't know. Doesn't feel like there's metal on any of it.
Yeah.
Oh man, we might have to build a puzzle box.
Overtime Series 2. Is there like a Series 1 in this? I don't even know.
No. They make a crap load of puzzle boxes.
Yeah, Creative Craft House does a lot of stuff. So yeah, there you go.
All right.
That's the first one.
Back onto our.
I'll do the second one here. Is it this one? Yeah, from 2 Brass Monkeys. This one's called the Monkey's Nuts. So we just got this one in recently. So here, why don't I'll crack this one open.
You know how to do this one?
No, I don't. I know how to do something similar though. They have a second one. I think this was a little older, and this one's called Allan's Bolt, aka Tricky 8.8. So you play with that one a little bit, and I'm going to show everybody this one. I love the packaging too. Hey, those little
3D printed sleeve.
Is it? You think it's 3D printed?
I do. Yeah. Gotta be right.
Cool. Yeah. So this is the Allan's Bolt. So I'm going to show you this one. I don't know the solution to that one. You play with it. Maybe you can figure it out. So that's a level.
Dude, this is a reverse thread.
Ooh.
You notice that?
I did not.
Like right goes up and left goes down.
Right.
Huh. Okay.
So you got to get, obviously you just got to get the nut off of each of these.
Okay.
It doesn't just screw off on that one, does it?
No.
Or make sure you're on the.
Oh, yeah.
There you go. But
maybe it does.
So this is the Allan's Bolt. It's a level 7.
What's the point of this puzzle, man?
I don't know. Is the point not just to get the nuts off?
I don't know.
That'd be disappointing if that was. Okay, look it up. That seems really simple. Maybe when we unboxed it, it was supposed to
Hey, don't move them upside down though, because they move in a certain way. Though.
Yeah. Look at that though. Look at this. The
threads
threading.
are different.
This is smaller threading by a lot in this one than that. That one's got way thicker threading. Zoom in here so people can see this a little bit better.
Show the differences.
Yeah.
Try to.
It's crazy. I don't know how is that little one even. That's nuts. Okay, look it up on your phone, maybe on the Puzzle Master
Dude, there's
website.
a thread within it. You see that there's 2 threads going on that bolt.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's a second.
There's a second thread that's overlaying it. I don't know if you can see.
Yeah,
it.
you can't see that really, but there is. There's like a groove right on the top of these other threads. That's nuts.
Okay, what's the point of this though?
I don't know. Okay, before we get too much further, I'm going to show you this one. This is Ali's bolt. Just for 2 seconds, you play with it.
Okay.
You got to get it on screen.
On
There you
screen.
go. Center it up.
Wow, there's a pin there.
Yeah. And just damage the set.
Whoa, man, I'm trying to solve this puzzle.
Okay, fine. You're done.
Okay, that was my
Now,
chance.
here's the cool thing about this puzzle. Right here.
Hey, don't do. Oh.
Look at this.
Oh wow.
This thing spins. I love this. I watched this solution. Puzzle Guy did this. I watched the. Oh boy. My
Come on,
hands
man.
are too sweaty and greasy.
I got it. Okay.
Okay, hold on. No, I got it. There we go. So the top spins out. So it spins a fair bit. Eventually. Come on. That's a lot of spinning.
Lots of spinning.
It must be a tiny thread. Unless I'm missing something here.
Okay, well you're doing that. I'm gonna look this one
You
up.
look it up.
What's this one called?
Monkey's nuts? Monkey's nuts. Yeah. Okay. So then you get it out. Look inside.
Oh.
There's a tool inside
To
there.
take the pin out.
And so here, yeah, unscrew it. And then it allows you to unscrew this.
Oh, that was
Take it
pretty
off.
simple. That was cool. Okay.
It's simple, but it's cool.
Yeah.
So look, when you screw it on, it actually hits the spot there. So there's it's a set screw that hits that spot and like doesn't allow you to unscrew it. So that's a pretty neat thing, and it's a regular bolt that they just kind of did this inset, where there's a second set of like threads in there. So I thought that was a pretty unique solution, and it's cool. It's like, yeah, it's really well done. And so I think the coolest thing is that there's like such tight tolerances here. This is like really tightly made, so you'd never see that break kind of in the top. And oh, what am I doing? I'm putting this thing back before I get the set screw in again.
But like, there's 2 sets of tracks.
Do they
here,
both
man.
spin the same? Oh, they do.
Yeah,
So
but one
spinning-
goes up, one goes
So
down.
one goes. So
if you spin them the
one's
same
a
way,
reverse thread. One's a.
right? If I
regular.
spin the bolt,
They go together. That's crazy. That's some cool engineering, hey? So yeah, that's the Ali's bolt and the 2 monkeys nuts, both from 2 brass monkeys. I like those. Those are cool puzzles. We have some bolt puzzles too from Puzzle Master. But we also have been doing a segment in here called Aaron's Anomalies. So I shoot video with Aaron, who does a bunch of our solutions. Aaron's really good at puzzles. And so we sit down every so often and shoot something. So take a look at this Chiasma video I shot with Aaron on Aaron's Anomalies. Welcome to Aaron's Anomalies. This is where we show you puzzles that don't look super awesome, but have some sort of unique twist on them, something awesome in the solution. They're all picked by Aaron here.
Yep.
So Aaron's the puzzle expert. So Aaron, what do we got today?
Oh, we got something special. We're looking at Chiasma.
Chiasma. Now this puzzle looks awesome. There's 2 different colors here too. There's silver and black and
And brown and gold.
brown and gold. I like this. This puzzle looks sweet. It's all metal. Now you had a hand in this puzzle, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Aaron got a shout out actually on the Puzzle Master website. If you look in the description of this puzzle, Aaron's name is in there. He gets credit for this. So what did you do with this puzzle?
Okay, so first off, the company where I work actually manufactured this. This was made in Canada.
Sweet. 100% made in Canada too. Hey, some of that made in Canada stuff, they say like made in Canada, but it means like it was painted here or something stupid like that, right? This is 100% Canadian.
Yep, and it's water jet out. I actually drew up the all the files for jetting it out. And
where do you do like hand drawing?
No. We actually use Draft Site for that.
Okay, so you use a program that like creates this, and then essentially you have machines that like cut it all out.
Yep. Yeah, we use the water jet to cut out the parts. And
it's water. It's not lasers.
Nope, water jet.
I would think lasers, like some sort of like James Bond. No.
Yeah.
Water jet.
Yeah, water jets are kind of neat too. They're almost like liquid sandpaper. You're forcing water at high pressures and then adding sand into it to like quickly erode material off.
Okay.
So it's kind of like a high pressure sandpaper saw. But yeah, this was fully manufactured in Canada, even anodized in Canada.
Now, what does anodizing mean?
It's more or less aluminum has an oxide layer that is more resistant to scratching.
Right.
And anodizing, you're putting it into a solution and you're forcing that layer to form in a stable way.
Okay.
That makes the material tougher. So yeah, that's we actually did tumble all the parts as well. That's the kind of flecked texture.
Oh, that's the texture on this. So that's not the anodizing.
No, the anodizing's kind of just clear it.
Huh. And then you color this. So it's colored, anodized, and then tumbled.
We tumble it first before it goes to the anodized.
Okay.
So everything's done. We don't touch this after it's anodized. We send it off after tumbling, and then it gets anodized and comes back.
Sweet. Sweet, I like this. Okay, so let's Chiasma. Let's get into it here. It's okay. Actually, hold on. I got one more question. This probably makes it more like scratch-proof. Hey, that like
yeah, that tumbled surface. It's not so easy to notice that it when it gets scratched.
See if we can get it on camera here. Hold on. I don't know if this will focus. There we go. So now you can maybe see a bit of the.
Yeah, just from how random and how the surface kind of looks, it's not as apparent when it scratches.
Right. That's cool. So it would be, because I imagine when you're doing a lot of this movement, like pieces will scratch in there a little bit or could wear a bit. Right?
Oh yeah, for sure. Well, any puzzle, no matter what surface or anodizing or whatever you do to it, it'll wear. Like you see Hanayamas, I have several at home where I've worn the zinc coating off of it, and you can see the copper coating underneath.
Yeah. Okay, so Chiasma, this is what, a level like 6, 7?
Level 10.
Level 10. Okay, no,
it's a hard one, yeah.
Fair enough.
I think this trumped Allan, didn't it?
I think that's what you were saying. Yeah,
stumped him. Yeah,
he had some trouble because there's a wood version of this, right?
Yeah, that was Pelican made that. Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. And who's the designer on this? Because you didn't design the puzzle.
No, that's Yavuz Dirham. I hope I said that
Yavuz,
right.
I think it's
Yavuz.
Demirhan? Demirhan?
Yeah.
Yeah. Designed by Yavuz Demirhan. Created by Aaron. And sold by Puzzle Master. That's the process here. Okay. So we've sat around. We've talked a lot about it. Let's get into the puzzle here. What's?
So this one's cool because it actually all 4 pieces are the same.
What? No way.
Other than we've colored them differently.
Really?
But
yeah, I would.
And I might even be leading you down a bad path here. So I just need to get this piece down. So I am stuck currently on this one. So I need that to drop.
It'd be cool to see it apart. Maybe we can get at least a picture. We can throw a picture in the corner, maybe down here.
We should have brought one of the ones that wasn't assembled yet.
We could have.
Yeah, I mean we still could.
Are you back at the start? You're back at the start.
Yeah, I'm back at the start. I worked my way back to the start.
Okay. Well, you know what?
So good at puzzles.
Let's pause there. I'm gonna go grab the ones apart.
Yep.
So here we go. When you look at this, I'm actually surprised. Like it initially doesn't look like it'd be all 4 of the same piece. But
they're all the same.
They are all the same. Look at that.
I kind of like that. It kind of looks like a key
it
almost.
Does look like that's what I was just gonna say too. It looks like a key, kind of in that middle of that dead space.
Yeah, for sure.
The Chiasma, hey?
The Chiasma.
Okay. Here, you put it together and let's see this.
I'm going to assemble it weird, so you guys can be upset that this one's assembled weird. Okay. So, we're going to start with these 2 pieces like that.
Okay. And you just add 1 piece at a time?
Yep. So this one will go opposite, but down still.
Oh, you're assembling the 2 black ones beside each other.
Yep.
Let me see what you're doing.
Oh, I'm being weird about it.
Okay. Okay, so you got that one in. Now next to the silver.
So now I'll have it at the bottom of that, and I'm just holding it against.
Okay. So that's essentially the drop down you were trying to get before, right?
Yeah. Yeah, this is kind of interesting because if you can assemble this without doing these steps, but you're essentially going to go in circles and you'll never get this together. You'll have to disassemble it fully and then get this piece in here properly.
Which is what Chris Ramsey did. I remember when he was doing the Excalibur there, that was the problem. He was always he would do a move and then it would all be back to the start, kind of like what you had happen there when you were doing that one.
Oh yeah. So I have this in here now, so I'm going to move this over.
Okay.
So I can move.
Do you want me to do on an extra hand here? Can I pull something?
Okay, so we have that like so. We'll move that forward.
Okay.
And then we want to have this whole unit shift over.
Oh yeah.
And then we can move this to flush.
Okay. It comes up. I can see it coming together now.
Yeah, and then from here it's easy work. It's just the pieces will kind of clump together.
Right. So there's definitely some moves in that process that like...
Oh yeah, there'll be a couple of shifts.
You can see this big release, or like you can tell something major happened in the movement of the puzzle.
Yeah, from here it's just important to keep these 2 plates flush.
Okay.
And they should give you movement to shift it around.
Do you feel confident enough that you're right now to be able to shoot a solution for this?
No, I gotta play with this more. I feel like when I shoot a solution, I want to feel like I'm telling people every step. And right now, like that last bit, I just was kind of aimlessly.
I like the layout of that. Actually, I think I like that one better. I like that look.
Yeah, I mean, sweet. That's cool. I kind of like the idea of buying both of these, so like both colors.
Yeah.
And just like doing like all 4 colors in one, just like that pinwheel.
A mix and match, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. You know, Aaron's got a real hard job, man. Playing with puzzles, that's difficult work.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Sweet. So that's Chiasma level 10. This is a Puzzle Master brand, right?
Yep. Puzzle Master brand.
As made by Aaron and designed by Yavuz Demirhan.
Yep.
So Chiasma, get it on puzzlemaster.ca.
For sure.
So that was a Chiasma, Aaron's Anomalies Chiasma. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that. We're going to be shooting more of those and adding them into our Puzzle Time episodes here, so keep an eye out for those. As usual, I'll talk a bit about some of the stuff on YouTube that I've been watching lately. There is actually, Chiasma is one of the new puzzles. Again, you just saw it there. If you like that puzzle, QB does a version of it. QB's a Spanish dude who shoots video, so if you can speak Spanish...
It's all in Spanish?
It is all in Spanish.
All right.
But you can see what he's doing, right? Puzzles are kind of like a universal language where you can watch, but you definitely don't. I don't know what he's saying, so... But check out QB and his Chiasma video. He just released that. Puzzle Guy did the... So, like I said, I watched this Ali's Bolt solution. Puzzle Guy did it. Really awesome. So you can check that out. It's on his channel. Chris Ramsey, again, one of our favorites. He did actually one called the Elder Scrolls box. Elder Scrolls puzzle box. At least that's what he's called. I don't know if that's the name of it. But again, it's like he's been doing a bunch of stuff lately that is these crazy puzzles that he buys on auction sites. Spends thousands of dollars on them. So this is another one in that set. Now the cool thing is, it's this square box. It's got all these gears and crap on the front of it, hey? And so he opens it, and then what you're supposed to do is you open one part, and then there's instructions how to reset it in a second. So there's 2 puzzles in it. So he remakes the top into a second puzzle, kind of similar, but it does something like that, and it's really neat. So he solves the second one. Takes him a little while.
Cool.
And then another one of our guys is Ross. He is, I think his YouTube is Ross DM.
Ross DM,
yeah, he shoots the Cast Loof, and that one's good. Have you played with Cast Loof, hey?
I can figure it out, man.
It's weird. It has a funny movement, right? Because it's those 2 egg shapes, and they have like mazes on both sides. And then I find it's a clunky mover. Like it's not really super smooth. And Ross takes a long time. He takes about an hour to solve it.
Yeah.
So
Dude, it's not easy.
It is not easy, and so for Ross to take a while, and it means it's fairly hard too. So I also watched another guy named he's called Puzzling Time.
Puzzling Time.
Yeah, so it's like, I don't know if he is stealing our name, but we're okay with that. Puzzling Time though. He shot Chiasma too. So if you want to see another Chiasma review, check out Puzzling Time. The guy actually, he is, I think, the guy who has what is it? There's another place where people check out puzzle. It's a puzzle thread of some kind. I forget, it's called what's it called? I forget what it's called. But he has another puzzle thing. So it's this guy who shoots some stuff, and then he also has this chat thing that they do on puzzles, mechanical puzzles. So Puzzling Time, Chiasma, check it out. But that's kind of the guys on YouTube. Make sure you subscribe and click the little bell to get notifications on our channel here when we put out videos. We are also on Facebook, and so you can like us there and subscribe, or I'm gonna say it, on YouTube, follow, or on Instagram, follow us on Instagram. So there's lots of pictures and stuff on there for you, and make sure to check that out. Thank you guys for watching. That is the end of today's episode. Hopefully you enjoyed seeing the stuff from Two Brass Monkeys and the OT Puzzle Box, Overtime Series 2 from Creative Craft House. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day.